Hey everybody, happy Monday. I just wanted to let you know that last night was the first due date for homework assignment 1. Well, it was the only due date, but that was the first homework assignment for the class. And at this point, we're almost to the middle of the course where the first half of the course really focuses on the fundamentals of sociology. So, really, at this point, we're still discussing what is sociology. So, today's lecture really focuses on social interaction, and this is interesting to me. It's how do we structure the social relationships that we have in our life? So, for example, how do we know what the relationship norms are for family members in our society? How do we know what a mother is supposed to do, what a father is supposed to do, what makes a good family, what makes an ideal family? We can replicate that for all different social relationships within our society. So we could have the same thing. What does it mean to be a student? What does it mean to be a teacher? How do you actually engage in that role? So, what we're going to be talking about today are really just describing those differences. So, here's where I'm having a problem with the audio and the video for the class. What I would like to be able to do is show you a PowerPoint and have an overlay of me talking through it while we're going systematically through the PowerPoint. For whatever reason, I cannot do that without showing all of the information at the same time on the PowerPoint, and I've just found it a little cluttered, and it takes about 5 hours for everything to upload just for that one video recording. So I'm not finding it to be the most effective way to be able to deliver the information from you. I'm sorry, information to you, but I also don't just want to not have any sound or, hey, here I am, this is me, I'm your professor for this course. So I'm trying this as a starting point, and I'll continue to look into this technology today to see if it's a good alternative to what I've been trying to use so far. So I hope you're enjoying your summer so far. It's officially June, we made it, and I'm just I don't know, just having a good day, sitting on my couch, waiting for the rain to start. If it does, I hope it doesn't. But that's just typical summer. So, anyway, I'm going to release this stuff for today. I'm going to put this at the beginning of the day just to explain here's what you'll be looking at. And I'll try to start doing this as a regular introduction to each module. So, this week in particular, not this week, today in particular, we're going to be looking at social interaction and social dramaturgy. So, social dramaturgy is simply looking at social actions as if they were taking place on a stage and how we set up interactions between our front stage, where we're actually performing, and our backstage, where we're actually preparing for that performance. As you can see, I tend to use my hands a lot when I talk. It's a little distracting, sorry, but that's just me. I guess that's a little bit of my backstage creeping into the front stage, as they would say in dramaturgical situations. So, the easiest way that I have found for students to really be able to understand the concepts of dramaturgy is to look at it as if dramaturgy was explaining an embarrassing moment. So I have that all written out and described within the module, but as a first point, I'm just asking you to describe an embarrassing moment through the lens of dramaturgy. That's not certainly not the only application for dramaturgy, but if you can get that one, and usually an embarrassing moment is something that is very personal to you. So going along the lines of starting in the beginning of the course when we were talking about how do you expand upon a very personal issue to a personal problem to a social issue, we can look at the same thing with dramaturgy. If you can apply the concepts of dramaturgy to your very personal embarrassment story, then chances are you'll be able to apply those concepts universally in our society. So it's a starting point. I'm certainly not asking you to do all of this simply so you can understand embarrassing moments, but rather if you can describe an embarrassing moment through the lens of dramaturgy, that really would show that you have a good handle on the concepts of dramaturgy and would be able to apply that through more sophisticated social analyses later on. So have a great day, and I guess I'll also have a great day. And I really hate talking into this without an audience, as you can tell. It's like, really, I guess when it comes to the concept of dramaturgy, it touches upon all the different things. Usually, to have a back and forth, you need some sort of audience. And so, when your audience is simply this green light on your computer, and you have no way to indicate whether or not you're rambling or if you're making sense, so on and so forth, it kind of breaks up that whole notion of dramaturgy. So, go ahead, look through the module, and see if you agree with me. All right. Have a good one. Bye bye.